Hi children, welcome to grade 6 English, and today we are going to start a new chapter. Yes, chapter number 5, The Last Leaf. And children, I hope you are all really excited, right? And before getting into our session, let's do an energizer. Children, talk for 1 minute. Here I have given you 6 different topics. In this, you can choose any one, prepare well, and you have to talk for 1 minute. Okay? Yeah, and now let me read all the topics once. First one, talk about what you like about your house or apartment. And second one is, talk about things in your home you couldn't live without. Third, talk about your dream house. Fourth, talk about the best country to live in and why. Fifth one, talk about where it's better to live in a house or an apartment. And sixth one, talk about the best hotel you have ever stayed. Okay, in these 6 topics, you have to choose any one, prepare well and record as a voice message and send me through grade 6 English Google Classroom. Children, now as we are starting a new chapter, the aliens are back. This time they are talking about a story which shows us the power of hope and positive outlook towards challenges. We all have challenges and struggles in our life, and how we will overcome from that? Yes, that is nothing but the power of hope, faith and strength within us. With the help of that only we can able to overcome all the struggles and difficulties in our life, right? And in the story we are going to learn more about that. And let us read the comic strip. The Last Leaf. Everyone has a fair share of struggles in life. The one who has hope and a positive outlook towards challenges makes it through them. And someone who loses hope and feels crushed ends up losing the battle. A beautiful example of this fact is brought out by the talented O. Henry in his story The Last Leaf. This story is written by O. Henry, and in this story we can able to learn how we overcome from all the struggles and challenges in our life with the help of hope, faith and strength within us. Yes? Are you all excited to read? And let us read the comic strip. I would not like to live here. It is depressing. It seems like the person living in this room doesn't love colors. See, all the walls are dark. There is hardly any painting or any beautiful thing to look out. Had it been my room, I would have added my special touches to it. My favorite Sherlock poster too. Oh yes, and a bright color on the walls to add cheer. Whatever they did, I am going to color these walls bright yellow. Oh look, there is a bookshelf also. That means the occupant likes to read. Books are always good company. So maybe they just read and forget everything else. Yes, what you do is your own will. The past cannot change. Now in the present is the time to plan for the future. Robonom, are you trying to confuse us or teach us something? Okay, in this conversation between the aliens and Robonom, they are discussing about a room and it looked very dull and dark. Yes, and they can able to see the bookshelf in that room. So they found out that the occupant of that room may be reading so many books, and as we all know, books are very good company, so they might have forgot all the other things around in their room. Okay, and the aliens, they are giving suggestions about how they would decorate the room when they lived there. Okay, yeah, and finally the Robonom is saying something very serious. Yes, We cannot change our past, but with the help of the present, we can change our future. And it's very interesting. Now let's share something about comic strip. If you had been at their place, what would you do? What do you think is going to be in this chapter? Can you able to guess this? Yeah, and write the answers and post it in Google Classroom. And in your concept book, page number 54, mystery to solve. The problem identified by me is, okay, in this chapter, what is the mystery we are going to solve? Okay, you have to guess and write here. And here they have given you some conversation between the aliens. Is it possible to tell if something has already happened in a story? Yes, we just read the sentence carefully and we know. The verbs in sentences can tell us when things happen. Robonom says that this is the beauty of language. Okay, from this conversation we can get some more ideas regarding this chapter, right? Okay, Ifidak is asking, is it possible to tell if something has already happened in a story? But how can we find that? Yeah, we just read the sentences in the story very carefully, then we can able to know. The verbs in sentences can always tell us when things happen, whether it is in past, present or future. Yeah, Robonam says that this is the beauty of language, and from this we can able to guess that we are going to learn something regarding verbs or tenses. Yes, and hypomania, the detective in me thinks. And what's the detective in you think? What we are going to learn from the story and what is going to happen in this chapter number 5. The aliens are amazed to see how restored faith and hope can give new direction to life. And aliens are very much amazed and excited to read the story and learn how faith and hope can change our life. And before getting into our story, let's read some new words, that is buzzwords. First one is pneumonia, the serious disease of lungs. Masterpiece, a great work of art like a painting, sculpture or a piece of music or writing, poetry, fiction, etc. A great work of art, it may be any art, we call it as masterpiece. Vine, a climbing or trailing woody stemmed plant related to grapevine. Okay, the woody stemmed plant that is climbing or trailing. Okay, it is related to grapevine. Edges, corner. Okay, I hope you are clear with all the buzzwords. Now let's read the story, The Last Leaf. And they have given some conversation between alien, Ifidak, Astidak and Robonom. Ifidak, I am so tired. I have got loads of work to finish. I don't think I will be able to manage everything effectively. Astidak, don't lose hope. People can do much more than they think they are capable of. Robonom, yes, faith and hope can move mountains, they say. Let's read an amazing story which shows how important hope can be to a person. And children, in this picture, you can see two young women, right? And they are painting. And from this we can able to guess this story is related to these two women and a painting. And you can see the same room we have seen earlier in the comic strip, right? Yeah. And Sue and Johnsy lived at the top of a building with 3 floors. One of these young women came from Maine, the other from California. They had met at a restaurant on 8th Street. There they discovered that they liked the same kind of art, the same kind of food and the same kind of clothes. So they decided to live and work together. That was in the spring. Okay. This story was about 2 young women, Sue and Johnsy, and they lived at the top of a building with 3 floors. One of these young women came from Maine, that is Sue from Maine and Johnsy from California. And they had met at a restaurant on 8th Street. There they discovered that they both are having some similarities among their taste and they liked the same kind of art, food and clothes. So they decided to live and work together, and that was in the spring season. And towards winter, a cold stranger entered Greenwich village in which they are staying. No one could see him. He walked around touching one person here and another there with his icy fingers. Okay, and he was a bad sickness. Doctors called him pneumonia. On the east side of the city, he hurried, touching many people, but in the narrow streets of Greenwich village, he did not move so quickly. Okay, towards winter, a cold stranger entered into that village. There they are staying, and no one could see him. He walked around touching one person here and there with his icy fingers, and he was nothing but a bad sickness, and doctors called him pneumonia. On the east side of the city, it hurried and affected many people. But in narrow streets of Greenwich village, he did not move so quickly, but he was very slow. Mr. Pneumonia was not a nice old gentleman, and here the author is saying that Pneumonia was not a nice old gentleman because a nice old gentleman would not hurt a weak little woman from California. But Mr. Pneumonia touched Johnsy with his cold fingers. She lay on her bed almost without moving, and she looked through the window at the wall of the house next to hers. One morning, the busy doctor spoke to Sue along in the hall where Johnsy could not hear. Mr. Pneumonia was not definitely a nice old gentleman because he hurt a weak little woman from California, that is Johnsy. Yes, with his cold fingers. She lay on her bed almost without moving, and she looked through the window, and from that window she can able to see the wall of the house next to their building. One morning the busy doctor spoke to Sue alone in the hall where Johnsy could not able to hear what they are talking. And children, I hope you are clear with what we have learned today, and we have read the comic strip, and with the help of that you have to complete Hypomania and Mystery to Solve, and also we have learned some buzzwords and the first part of the story. Let me tell you the home assignment for today's session. Children, complete Mystery to Solve and Hypomania in concept book page number 54 and read chapter 5, the last leaf story, in your concept book page number 55. You have to predict the remaining part of the story using your imagination and complete it creatively with illustration. Children, after this part, what happened after that? You have to guess and predict on your own, and you have to complete the story. Use your imagination and make it more creative. Hand in your completed homework in grade 6 English Google Classroom. Children, drink more water, eat healthy food, reduce your screen time, don't use mobile phone often, give adequate rest to your eyes, stay home and stay safe, children. Thank you so much.